I have not done my part in protecting the very people I claim to stand for. I've done the opposite. There are women in my community, this community of artistry that I claim to be a part, that I am a part of, there are women here who I claim to protect, who I've even expressed in many ways that I'm here for. Yet, these same women are not protected by me because I have not spoken up soon enough at all. I have not spoken soon enough about those very people who are abusing them. There's details in the length of this video. There's a person who is in this community of artistry. I don't know this person, but his name's Aaron, and it's very clear and been proven factually with screenshots and everything that he has been abusing women in this community. I'm very close with one of them, and I will not be divulging victims' names. Excuse me. However, just know that it's very well happening. And in my learning of this information, I encouraged the person who has been abused to, on her time, of course, to speak up so that way she can protect those who have yet to be abused. Because those of us with the information of abusers have an obligation to speak up. That includes me. I had a very beautifully powerful and difficult conversation with somebody today who helped me to see that I have not done my part. In fact, I've done the opposite. I have, in my own way, perpetuated the abuse of women in my community that I claim to stand for. The way I've done this is this SKU video, this project that I've been working so hard on, that I've not spoken to people for so long because of, that I've been a hermit working on for months now. This very project includes somebody who has been enabling this abuser. She has only been an extra in it. However, she is in it. Her name is Amy. I love her very much. However, there is accountability that needs to be had here. Because I love you, I'm holding you accountable. It's already out there and people already know. However, because of this project and both of our involvements in the community and the communities that we claim to stand for, I am owning up for my part in not acting sooner. I learned of the depths of this person, of Amy's involvement with this person. I don't know the specifics of anything objectively, okay? However, I do know that this person, Aaron, has been abusing women in our community, and Amy has publicly defended him. Maybe it's because she loves him as I love her. I don't know. Maybe it's something deeper. Maybe it's nothing that deep at all. I don't know. I have no idea. I will not speak for her. But I'm taking accountability on my end, and we all need to. This is 100% on me. I learned of the depths of, I learned of Amy's post defending this abuser about a week and a half ago, and it took me about a couple days to process. I literally whatever. But these are not excuses. None of this will excuse any bit of what I have not done yet until right now. None of this will excuse that. However, I just feel like if you wish to know these things, you absolutely can. But I take full 100% ownership of my own actions here. My own inaction here, because that is most important. Anytime there is a case of oppression and you are silent, you are siding with the oppressor. Anytime there's a case of abuse and you are silent, you are siding with the side of the abuser. That goes for me. Took me a couple days to process. Then I reached out to every artist involved, asking if, hey, maybe can I address it this way? What do you guys think? And this is after it was expressed to everybody involved with the project, the depths of Amy's involvement with this abuser, with Aaron. And I waited for a response. And that was my problem. That's the problem right there. I should have just addressed it without asking anybody else how they felt about this, because ultimately how they feel, yeah, it's important to me, but nothing is more important than the lives of those people who have been abused, who are being abused. So I should not have waited this long. I am taking SKU down. It's on hold. The music is done. The music's done, absolutely. However, the visual parts of it need to be completely reshot. They just do. They have to, and I'm going to. I don't know how long it'll take, so it's on hold for now. But those two videos, I don't know if they're gonna be unlisted with a trigger warning, or if they're just going to be completely taken down. I don't know yet. I'm figuring that out, but I am not going to have them publicly available, is what I'm saying. And I am taking accountability here, as I always claim for others to do too. I'm doing that for myself too. Some people very close to me have expressed how they feel, and I was unable to hear them. And that is me being blinded by not only my own privileges as a man, not only by way of not being the abuse victim, but I was unable to hear them because when they spoke to me, as empathetic as I find myself to be, and as I've been told I am, even in those moments, regardless of how empathetic I might think I am, if I can't hear the voices of those being abused because I'm blinded and deafened by my privilege, then how much empathy am I really able to convey? Not only convey, but, convey, because I know I feel it, but in those moments, I should have been more of a listener. Stressful project. Yeah, it's been very stressful for me, absolutely. And I'll admit that. It's been very stressful. There's a lot of stresses that come with this project. And in that, it does not compare to the stresses of those who watch this and see me claiming to be a protector of those in this community, yet including a person who has perpetuated the abuse of our women in this community. That is a problem. That is something that I had to have shown to me. And even that is a problem, okay? I take accountability for that. We as men, especially as Black men, need to be more actively willing to truly protect those we claim to protect. Yeah, it looks good on paper. Oh, I protect my queens. I love you too, Goddess. We come from you. These are things that I say. And I do believe that I do. But then it's moments like these that I understand that there's still so much that I have to unlearn in order to truly be here for them. Otherwise, I'm not really here for them. I'm just saying it because it sounds good. I will continue to learn from these mistakes, these actively bad decisions that I have made. To some, they might feel like, oh, it's only a week and a half that you knew this, so you're figuring out how to say it. A lot can happen in a week and a half. Anybody can be abused in a light or a heavy fashion Murders can happen. I don't think that's happened this far. I do not believe so. I don't know. I don't think so. But I do know that abuse can happen that quick. There's a lot that I have to unlearn through this. However, just know that I'm taking accountability for my part, and allow that to be something that encourages all of you to take accountability for your own actions too. When you call others out, be sure that you speak on your own actions or inactions, like I'm doing right now. Aaron has been abusing women in this community. It has been proven publicly online. And Amy has defended him. Amy has since taken the post down. I'm hoping that it was because she understands how that was not okay. And maybe she's grown a new perspective. I don't know. I hope so. And I, in my part, have perpetuated this very same thing by waiting too long not to speak on it. And by not being able to listen to those speaking to me. Not being able to hear. No matter how much I want to hear, I wasn't able to, because I was deafened by my own privileges and by my own feelings and by my own stresses that I allowed to get to me. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. However, the person facilitating needs to take accountability, needs to be accountable for their own actions. I need to be accountable for my own actions. You need to be accountable for your own actions. Anyway, SKU's coming down. Well, it's already down by the time I post this video. I'll be reshooting soon. I'll be very specific in my needs for it. Not just mine, but all the artists involved. Thank you. And this is very important. I apologize to all of those who have been impacted by my inaction here. And on behalf of anybody else who has not taken action, who has known about this, known about any of these situations, take accountability, please. As I am, and as I will. I apologize to all the artists involved. I apologize to every person who has either been abused or knows the person being abused, people who have been abused. I apologize because I couldn't hear you. In knowing my own faults here, will do my absolute best to listen. I will. That's my obligation. To those who have already made a decision on how you feel about my actions or inactions, you are free to feel that, and I will not invalidate what you feel. I say what I have to say, and you can feel how you have to feel. If your forgiveness is not something you wish to give, then you don't have to. You're not. I am not entitled to any part of you that you don't wish to give. You still have my apology anyway. You can receive it, you can throw it away. But I am sorry. And I will do my part to protect any and every person. I will do every part that I can, everything in my power to protect you, because you are me, and I am you. I come from you, and you are human, and you deserve to be heard, and you do not deserve to be abused. I'm sorry. I love y'all. You have any questions y'all want to talk about in the comments, it's up to y'all. I take all accountability. This is all on me. Thank you. I love y'all.